Wednesday, April 23rd, 2025. Town of Dudley Conservation Commission is now in session. Members, state your name for the attendance record, please.
Samantha Costello.
Richard Angelovich.
George Slingo.
Brad Mikulášek.
Wesley Maraska.
William LePage.
Thank you. First is the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you.
This meeting is being recorded.
This meeting is being recorded. First on the agenda is a certificate of compliance for 5 Cottage Road, Cheryl Dubois. DEP file number 1460712. Good evening, Mr. Morrow.
Good evening. How are you?
Good, you?
Good.
Recommendation on a certificate of compliance for 5 Cottage Road?
Yeah, this is she's filed a new notice of intent. So the order that you had issued previously is moot. And in order to clean up the deed so we don't have 2 orders going at once, we need to issue the certificate of compliance. So if you please could do that, that would be wonderful.
Okay.
I make a motion to issue a certificate of compliance for 5 Cottage Road,
Second.
DEP number 1460712.
Motion made and seconded. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Unanimous.
Who seconded that? I'm sorry. George? Oh, Franny? Thank you.
The one with the long name.
Okay. Second on the agenda is a notice of intent. This is for 5 Cottage Road for Cheryl Dubois. DEP file number 1460813. This is a public meeting. No. Yes. A public meeting.
Public hearing.
Public hearing. Sorry about that. I'll open a public hearing for 5 Cottage Road at 6:03 p.m. Shall we want to come up? Just. Okay, I'm going to let everybody know I'm going to recuse myself from this.
Hi.
Hi.
What are you planning on doing?
Finally, getting, we're gonna knock the house down and we're gonna rebuild a new home. And mine is, I think it's from 1948, so I think it needs a little zhuzhing.
1948. It's not that old.
Yeah, I was
Well,
8 years old.
hate to tell you, but I was born in 51 and my mother was hand digging in the cellar when I was creating a racket and they had to stop what they were doing so she could go to the hospital.
Are there any abutters present? Matt, what do you propose?
Yes, sir.
What do you propose?
Well, I know that DEP had some comments. I'm just going to pull those up. So give me 1 second. I'm just going to share the comments. So we need to clarify whether the well shown on the plans is existing or proposed. If proposed under this NOI, the applicant should provide landowner's signature if different documentation of easement rights. Additionally, if newly proposed, appropriate sedimentation barriers should enclose the drill area. And they're recommending the use of a temporary deep watering sedimentation basin to which drilling swells will be directed if a well is proposed to be constructed. It seems pretty standard. They seem to be concentrating on the well.
We have that in our language now in all our, with the temporary sump for the well. Isn't that in our order conditions? If there's a well?
It would be, it would be on a temporary boilerplate, and I believe, if I remember correctly, the Board of Health would require that too, but, I mean, when I'm looking at this, it's like, I'm looking at this plan that I've got up on the screen now, and it's pretty comprehensive as far as the erosion protection around it goes. I just don't see a problem with it.
Does say proposed H2O dry well.
Are they talking about the dry well, or are they talking about the,
Now, it sounds like they're talking about the drinking water well.
That's nothing.
Essentially, this line here, and this is for the backwash water. It's a settling area for the backwash water with an overflow line. So it's an infiltration basin, which is very common. And it's distanced quite a ways away from the wet area as it is. So, yeah, I'm not seeing an issue there.
Mr. Chairman, if I could ask
As long-
one question.
yep,
I was gonna say, as long as it's.
Is the well existing, or are you,
I have,
Bring in a
I
new
have a
well.
new well that was put in.
so the well is gonna be, yeah, so
Right.
it's, she's not putting in a new well, it's an
The
existing
well,
well.
well, it's not the old well. That was the one that was originally on the property. This is a new well that Richardson drilled. And it ended up that during the drilling process, well, there was a pit that was dug so that the overfill, and, I mean, we did everything and they came up and checked, everything was checked. But the one thing that wasn't checked was, it was a little on the neighbor's property line, so I had to get an easement for that.
So,
And
okay, but the well's already there.
the well is already there, yes.
yeah, 'cause
Okay, so,
all the questions from DEP are related to if you were putting in a new well.
Oh, okay, I
see
did see
here,
that.
here it says proposed.
Okay, no, yep, the well is already in. It's been in for a couple of years now.
Okay,
So that answers that.
do you hear that? Matt?
Yeah, so the comment's pretty moot, so.
They're gonna use the existing well.
Okay,
I mean, it's a misnomer on the plan. Basically, the proposed well is the existing well now.
Right.
Again, we had an order of conditions in place on that well was put in as part of the old construction. So I'm not really too concerned about it. It's there. It didn't cause any harm. We could do a standard order on the remainder of it now that we've closed out the old file.
okay. Any questions from the board?
Yeah, she's not touching the well, so.
Any questions from any abutters? Seeing none, I'll close the public hearing at 6:08. Somebody want to make a motion?
I'd like to make a motion that we accept the notice of intent for 5 Cottage Road with Cheryl Dubois, DEP number 1460813.
Second?
Motion's been made and seconded to issue an order
Notice
of intent, notice of intent for 5 Cottage Road. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Unanimous. Motion carries. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. It's really going forward now.
Have a good night, Cheryl. Okay, next on the agenda is another public hearing for 6 Michael Lane, Roger Puzo, DEP file number 1460812. I'll open a public hearing for 6 Michael Lane at 6:10 PM.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon. How are you?
Fantastic. How are you
Good.
guys? Rauf Mankaris was Alpha Omega Engineering.
Okay,
Would you like to bring the pen on the screen or? Okay.
okay,
So there was an existing above ground pool and a pool deck. The pool actually broke down last year and it was raised, and we're proposing a new pool, a pool house and a shed. They are outside the 50-foot buffer. We have erosion controls all around the proposed work area. No trees will be taken down. It's an open area, and there is no materials will be stored on the site. Everything will be hauled away on daily basis.
Chum Road on the left. Bottom of Chum Road, before you take a left to go to your project, that one on the left.
Yes. Oh, okay.
I thought that was Sawmill. Oh, okay.
So, and you got it?
It's the waterfront of Brook.
Right here.
Yes. So the pool house, the deck,
That's some point, but it's really landed.
Oh, okay. No, it's just, I was confused on the name.
oh, I see.
I've been calling it Sawmill Pond for all these years.
Right? Yeah. So on the map, it says
That's what it says on the map.
minor.
Yeah. So with the deck will be raised with and another deck, the shed, a new shed, the pool, and the pool house. And the existing pool is raised and the deck will be raised. And no trees to be taken down, and all the material will be hauled away on daily basis.
Matt, did you check it out?
Yeah, I mean, the only comment that everything looks fine to me, and the only comment that the state really had
Money.
was that because, they're adding a shed, 12 by 16 shed, as to whether or not we should have asked for another $110 fee. They're leaving that to the commission's discretion. It's a 12 by 16 shed, goes along with the pool construction. Yeah, I think it's fine the way it is. I don't think we need to ask for the extra dough. So, I think a standard order will be fine here.
Any butters?
I mean, you've got everything in place, your erosion protection, et cetera, so you should be okay.
Thank you.
Are there any butters to 6 Michael Lane?
I am, but I just wanted to support my neighbor.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Just to say, I'm good.
Okay.
Not you, sir.
I'm kidding, man.
I don't have a problem with it. I don't have any questions.
I make a motion, we close the public hearing then?
Any questions from the board members? No? None?
No, I was trying to
Okay.
wrap my
Seeing
head
none, I'll
around
close the
what
public
Michael Lane
hearing
was.
for 6 Michael Lane at 6:15 PM. Motion?
I make a motion, we issue a notice of intent for 6 Michael Lane, Roger Puzo, DEP 1460812.
I'll second it.
Yeah, motion is made and seconded to issue an order of conditions to 6 Michael Lane, Roger Puzo, for DEP file number 146-0812. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Unanimous.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a wonderful night.
Okay, next on the agenda is Mr. Morrow's consultant comments. Matt, do you have any comments?
No comments this evening.
Beautiful. Okay, seeing none. Approval of the minutes for April 2nd's meeting.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes presented for April 2nd, 2025.
Second.
Motion is made and seconded to approve the April 2nd, 2025 meeting minutes. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Unanimous. Other business. Aura, do you have anything you would like to discuss? No, I'm good. No? Beautiful, okay. Okay, the next meeting is May 14th, 2025, and motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Second?
Motion to adjourn at 6:16 PM. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye, opposed? Unanimous.
Second to that?